You know, sometimes the smartest people in the room are also the loneliest, not because they choose solitude, but because their mind works in ways most can't quite follow. It's like living in two worlds at once. There's the outer world full of noise, laughter, gossip, plans, and then there's the inner world, a quiet space filled with endless thoughts, questions, and connections that no one else seems to notice. While everyone else is enjoying the moment, the smart one is already 3 steps ahead, wondering about why people act the way they do, or what this moment really means in the bigger picture. And here's the strange part. The smarter you are, the harder it gets to stay on the surface. Small talk feels heavy. Shallow conversations feel draining. You find yourself pretending to be interested just to fit in, when deep inside, your mind is wandering into galaxies far beyond what's being said. It creates this invisible wall. Everyone else seems connected. Yet you stand there, smiling politely, feeling like an outsider in your own world. It's not arrogance. It's not pride. It's simply the burden of seeing more, noticing more, feeling more. And when others don't see it, when they can't meet you in that deeper place, the silence between you grows louder. That's why so many smart people seem distant or even cold. But the truth is, they're not cold at all. They're just tired of explaining themselves to people who don't want to listen. And so, they retreat. They choose the comfort of solitude over the exhaustion of pretending. Because sometimes, being alone with your thoughts feels less lonely than being surrounded by people who can't understand you. And that is where the loneliness of intelligence begins. There's a hidden weight that comes with intelligence. It's not just about knowing facts or being good with logic. It's about how deeply you feel the world. Smart people don't just notice details, they notice the meaning behind those details. A casual smile, a hesitation in someone's voice, a silence in a conversation. All of these little things whisper louder to them than they do to most. And this sensitivity creates a problem, because the more you notice, the harder it becomes to unsee. You recognize dishonesty when others shrug it off. You sense hidden intentions when others take things at face value. You question rules, systems, and beliefs that most follow blindly. And suddenly, you're standing apart. You're not trying to be difficult, but you just can't settle for illusions that everyone else seems so comfortable living in. This is where the loneliness sharpens. Because what do you do when the world around you feels shallow, but your soul craves depth? Do you silence yourself and play along? Or do you speak the truth and risk being misunderstood, even rejected? Most smart people, they choose silence. They keep their thoughts hidden because experience has taught them that not everyone is ready to hear them. And silence, over time, becomes isolation. But there's another reason, too. Intelligence often comes with overthinking. The ability to analyze every situation, every possibility, every word spoken. And while this can be a gift, it can also be exhausting. Imagine being at a party. Everyone else is laughing, relaxed, caught in the moment. But the smart person? They're analyzing the energy in the room, wondering about the future of these friendships, questioning if any of it is even real. While others are free in their ignorance, the smart mind is trapped in endless thought. And so, the distance grows, not because they want to be different, but because their mind simply won't let them live on the surface. That's the quiet paradox. The very intelligence that gives them clarity also steals their sense of belonging. Here's the thing, loneliness isn't always a curse. Sometimes, it's a quiet invitation, an opening into something much deeper. When smart people feel alone, it's often because their soul is searching for truth, and truth is rarely found in the crowd. It's found in silence, in reflection, in those long, sleepless nights where your thoughts echo louder than the world outside. And while it hurts to feel misunderstood, there's a hidden beauty in this kind of solitude. It sharpens you. It teaches you self-reliance. It forces you to build an inner world so rich, so alive, that even when the outer world feels empty, you're never truly without company. Some of the greatest minds in history lived with this same ache. Philosophers, poets, scientists, creators, they all walked a lonely path. Because to see the world differently is to walk differently. And that path often has fewer footprints. But here's the quiet truth. Loneliness is not the end. It's a bridge. It's the space between who you were and who you're becoming. It's the sign that your soul is evolving beyond the ordinary and searching for something real. So if you've ever felt like the outsider, if you've ever wondered why you don't quite fit in, remember this. Your loneliness is not weakness. It's proof that you are awake in a world that prefers to stay asleep. And one day, the right souls will find you. Not many, but a few. And those few will speak your language, hear your silence, and understand the weight you carry. Until then, cherish the solitude. It's not emptiness. It's the birthplace of wisdom,